So I'd spent a little bit of time with children that we sponsored. There was conversation with a young girl of 12 called Aman, and I think if we, I'd like to tell you about her.
Right.
Because I think she expressed so well what everyone is feeling, and she put it so simply, and she said, she said she was very, very frightened when in the middle of the night she had to be rescued by her uncle. She had to leave her mother, father, grandfather behind. All their livestock died. She went to stay 12 miles away for 12 days. She cried because she didn't know whether her parents were all right. She knew her home had been destroyed. Then she came back to her home, and there she sits now, in absolute dignity, neat and tidy. The house is more or less destroyed. There are 2 rooms still standing, but not well, and the rest is gone. The stable's gone, the boundary wall has gone, the school has gone. And all she asked for is, she wants her life to be the same again.
Right.
And she would like so little: school bag, shoes, school uniform, and books.
That's it.
And that's all.
And I perfectly agree with you. Such moving sentiments you can see in these devastations. So that's why people say that, apart from the devastation that has come, we can convert it into an opportunity in case we can unite together. So, I mean, what is the message that you would want to give to all those people who are out there in the field working with these people? What motivation, what message would you like to give them?
Well, I don't know if it's to them. What I feel as a result of having had this privilege to talk to people in the most affected areas is that what I've seen is a resilience. It is extraordinary the amount that people have helped each other, have rescued each other. The loss of life is so small because people have worked together to save their neighbours, friends, relatives. And now they're working together. I've seen the women coming together in big gatherings and planning what's the best thing to do, talking together, in a sense becoming stronger for all that they're very, very much in shock. The men busy trying to work out how they can rebuild their houses. So I would say that what we have to talk about is the strength of these people. All we can all do is try to help them as much as possible, but they are the ones who are really bearing the load.
Right. And Kiran, I'm very happy to know that you talked about that girl Aman, and you talked about her dignity. And this is what I've been saying in all my programs, that apart from these people who are the poorest in Pakistan and they've been hit by the floods, still these people have very high pride, and this is indeed very impressive and very valuable. But at the same time, Pakistan has been going through a lot. Security situation has been tight, and that is why foreigners sometimes do not get advised to come to Pakistan. So we deeply appreciate your visit as well. So after having come to Pakistan and after having visited like Kota Abdu and Laya, how do you think is the environment here in Pakistan so that the international prominent figures can come to Pakistan and see for themselves? Because seeing is believing. Then they can go back and convey better as to what has happened in Pakistan. So do you think that in Pakistan they can come conveniently and see all these areas?
Whether they can see all areas at all times is obviously open to the particular circumstance, but they can see enough. There's always somewhere they can go, and you can learn so much. I mean, I'm much more conscious of my ignorance than what I have learnt. And there are many people who are giving me an understanding, a little understanding of this situation, to whom I should say thank you, not least the staff of ActionAid Pakistan and the people, the partners that we work with. But it is fine to come and visit. You will be given good professional advice about where to go, where not to go. People should come as long as it's not distracting to the work that needs to be done to support the poor people.
Right. And did you, by any chance, get a chance to meet the government officials or the people like that who are working there? We met the district officer in the Laya region, and
talked to him about, we walked into his